Do you remember this video from the other day? Well, it's come to fruition. The first of its kind. It's going to be a dark side summer. So excited to talk about all of this. What a busy week for Star Wars we have ahead. A very exciting one, so let's dive straight in. Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very impromptu Star Wars news update, because we have our first teaser poster and synopsis for the Acolyte, and the official trailer drops tomorrow, on Tuesday. Just one day before the Bad Batch Season 3 Episode 8, so we're gonna have a lot of Star Wars 2 breakdown. Look out for my full trailer breakdown, so make sure you're subscribed, and hit the bell to be alerted every time that I post a new video. So just based on this teaser poster, we get a sense of the tone of the show, the darker nature of it, the lightsaber hilt with the blood smeared across it, the grey, rocky background, unforgiving, a gritty sort of show, one that has a range of influences including Kill Bill, even Frozen, Leslye Headland said, and they're mixing various genres, martial arts, murder mystery, and as you're gonna see, film noir, an investigative first season of the High Republic show, and as we know, in the Disney canon, 100 to 200 years before Episode 1, the slogan the Jedi used was for light and for life, and this poster gives it a dark twist. In an age of light, a darkness rises. Kind of similar to what Supreme Leader Snoke says in Episode 8, darkness rises and light to meet it. But of course, the sequel era has nothing to do with the High Republic, but it was just something it reminded me of. Tomorrow is where we get a sense of what the show is going to be about, what it looks like, visually speaking, and not just grainy footage from Star Wars Celebration that was taken on someone's phone. This is the real deal. So how do I feel about it? I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm excited, but I'm also very nervous. I'm hoping the production value doesn't look cheap. I'm hoping the plot is strong and warrants this kind of TV show. And as I predicted just a few days ago, just the announcement of this poster is generating a lot of passionate discussion. Many are basing their comments on what Leslye Headland said about the nature of her series, saying this is not their Star Wars, saying this is not George Lucas, and others absolutely praising, I suppose, quite effective and clever poster. So let's take a look at the official synopsis on Star Wars' website. The Acolyte is set during the High Republic and the prime of the Jedi Order, but based on today's new teaser image, trouble is brewing for the Guardians of Peace and Justice in the galaxy. In a surprise release, Lucasfilm dropped a haunting teaser poster for the upcoming Disney Plus series. It features a lightsaber on the ground, blood spilled just above, in lieu of a blade, and reveals the June 4th premiere date, so it's not June 5th. This is kind of interesting, a Tuesday release date. What I can see happening, which wouldn't be the first time, is one episode on the Tuesday, one on the Friday, and then all the weeks that follow, it's just one a week on one of those days. Now knowing Lucasfilm, this might change, and you might say to me in the comments, but Meg, they changed it now, but for the time being it's June 4th. So Collider weren't too far off when they said June 5th. And then we have the poster once again, a rusty looking lightsaber hilt, a new iteration of the logo, and then here is the official synopsis. Are you guys ready? Let's dive in. In The Acolyte, an investigation into a shocking crime spree pits a respected Jedi Master played by Lee Jung-jae against a dangerous warrior from his past, Amanda Stenberg, who is one of those he trained as a Jedi, but has now turned to the dark side. As more clues emerge, they travel down a dark path where sinister forces reveal all is not what it seems. Maybe not in the first season, but I'm so hoping some of this connects to Darth Tenebrous or Darth Plagueis. They then say the series stars Amanda Stenberg, Lee Jung-jae from Squid Game, Manny Jacinto, very important character, Daphne Keane, Charlie Barnett, Jodie Turner-Smith, Rebecca Henderson, who is playing Vanestra Rowe from the High Republic books, Dean Charles Chapman, Yuna Otomo playing a Wookiee Jedi, and Carrie-Anne Moss. The Acolyte comes from showrunner and creator Leslye Headland, who also served as executive producer alongside Kathleen Kennedy, Simon Emanuel, Jeff F. King, and Jason Micallef. Charmaine de Gratte and Cora Donner are the co-executive producers, and Rain Roberts and Damian Anderson are producing. For more on The Acolyte, read the cast announcement, blah 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 blah, we know all of this. So that is in essence everything that was just revealed. I would say a decent looking poster to match the more somber tone of the show, but tomorrow is the real meat and potatoes. That's going to be our first trailer, our first look. I'm really nervous, and I say nervous because we need a Star Wars show that is based on lightsabers, that is based on the Jedi versus Sith, that I think does justice to the grandiose nature of the Jedi Order at this time. Something that across multiple seasons builds up to the Phantom Menace and warrants that association. And just a reminder guys, even if our first trailer is tomorrow, on May 3rd weekend, when the Phantom Menace re-release is put out in cinemas, there is an Acolyte preview, an entire scene, that's going to be shown just before the film. So a month out, May 4th, I really hope this show succeeds, and I hope it's good. We want an impactful, exciting, thrilling Star Wars series with the acrobatics, lightsaber choreography akin to the prequel trilogy, and I know some fans will disagree with this, but more of a synergy between the two. And what I've got in my mind, with a new time period with new characters, I'm just hoping they blow our socks off and get us excited for the High Republic, because so many have not gone into the books. This is the perfect time to showcase what Lucasfilm thinks fans are missing. In an age of light, a darkness rises. I think it's safe to say marketing is going to ramp up. We're going to see more exclusives from various magazines, give us some images from the actual show. It might be similar to the way they marketed Andor and Obi-Wan. They're probably going to introduce us to the villains, the heroes, the new characters, but I'm also hoping, fingers crossed, we get a couple of familiar faces too. So this is pretty massive, and we now have another live-action show to look forward to. So it seems like all of the build-up we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks is right. Cryptic 4K Cal on Twitter has been telling us, trailer incoming, big marketing push, and here it is. And it looks as though the information about the entire George Lucas saga releasing in cinemas, not just the Phantom Menace, is also very likely to be true. There have been so many discussions and mythologizing surrounding the subject of the Acolyte, and now we can finally make a judgment. We can finally see what all the hoopla has been about. All of those who've worked on the project and who've seen it have said it's fantastic. The trade's got the first 4 episodes. And if there's anything the show should do, is world build, expand, world build, expand. Don't retread old territory, but I think the nature of the show is already going to do that, hopefully in an effective and fantastic capacity. Let's wait and see. And if you've not done so already, my dear friends, please go and check out the video I posted earlier, where we talk about the Bad Batch and a couple of theories concerning Omega, Captain Rex, and where the series is leading. But share your thoughts on the Acolyte news in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you, always.